Welcome back to Views with Hughes, your agenda free news. I'm Jerome Hughes. And if you haven't done so, please subscribe to this channel and also click the bell notification so that way you'll be alerted of new content as it's uploaded. All right. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Now, comicbook.com reports that Disney Plus price increase is not sitting well with subscribers. So this came from the Q3 call that Disney has made to show like the state of the streaming services. All right. So they stated that, the streaming service is looking to increase it where the prices for the basic tier, which has ads, is like $7.99 a month. But the premium service is going to be increasing to $10.99 a month. That's going to be $109.99 annually. Okay. But the basic tier doesn't have an annual plan. Okay. So you got to pay a monthly if you choose it. Now, I'm one who feels that, that should be free, or it should be at least $4.99, but not $7.99, because of the fact that, you're on a streaming service that's already having ads and you still got to pay for it. That's just still going to interrupt your whole streaming experience and everything. So the chairman of the Disney Media and Entertainment Distribution, Kareem Daniels, says that with the new ad-supported Disney Plus offering and expanded lineup of plans across our entire streaming portfolio, we will be providing greater consumer choice at a variety of price points to cater to the diverse needs of our viewers and appeal to an even broader audience. He also went on ahead to state that expanding access to Disney Plus to a broader audience at a lower price point is a win for everyone, consumers, advertisers, and our storytellers. But the problem is a lot of people are not for that. There's some out there who love Disney, but they disagree with the price increase for the premium tier and also having an ad-based tier where you got to still pay for it. Okay, Roku, they got an ad tier and it's free. Okay, so that's going to be a huge problem right there with Disney so far, but we will see about this. But going on to another article from thatpopplus.com, the article by WDW Pros reported that Disney earnings report shows Chapek is fully in control. And then those who are, opposing Chapek or anti-Chapek, it comes as a bad day for them. Okay, so it states here that well, it starts off by talking about the state of the parks and everything and how everything's going, but that's not much of a matter about the parks right there, because we have people out there who have been sheltered in during the pandemic and want to, go ahead and go to Disney World before they believe the monkey pox pandemic may start. And with that one, cases are growing. All right, so be safe with that one as well, people. But it says there are segments of the Walt Disney Company that are not faring so well. They're the ones who are disconcerted from Bob Chapek. One example is like the domestic Disney Plus service. All right. So, and I forgot to mention this. Yeah, it actually talks about in this paragraph. It talks about how, they reported that Disney Plus has gained more subscribers to their streaming service than Netflix has during the quarter. But if you go into the specifics and stuff, it only says that Disney went from 4.44 million subscriptions to 44.5 million subscriptions domestically, meaning here in the US. Okay, so it's like basically close to a drop. All right, so not much of an increase or a significant accomplishment, if you will. Okay, so the reason why behind all of this is because of the fact that it points directly to like the backlash Disney received that came from the box office as well as the streaming ratings. Okay, a lot of people didn't like Book of Boba Fett. They didn't like Kenobi. They didn't like the Marvel series that's up there either. All right, the MCU series like Miss Marvel and I want to say Moon Knight. All right, I was about to say Falcon Winter Soldier, but I could have sworn that was from a different quarter. All right, so those ratings show that, you know, it prompted a big backlash from the fans. All right. And it says, so the backlash is real, and the backlash is specifically to those things that Chapek is allegedly fighting against. Okay. Wait, allegedly fighting against? I didn't hear anything about him. Well, not anything. I didn't really hear much about him fighting against that stuff. All right. Now, it's important that, you know, he either, you know, pretending to be for it and let it happen, so that way they can crash and burn and they can go ahead and implement his plan, because he still got the board to answer to. Okay. And that's why he's different from David Zaslav at Warner Brothers Discovery, because David Zaslav, he has no one telling him not to do this, not to do that. He runs the whole show. He's been firing executives and people and putting away projects left and right. Okay. But Bob Chapek, his enemy are the executive producers, for those who had Lucasfilm, like Kathleen Kennedy, as well as Kevin Feige from Marvel Studios, and whoever runs Pixar. And he also got an answer to the board. So the producers who run those companies, those are his enemies. Whereas David Zaslav, as I said before, the only enemy he has is himself. All right, but I digress. So he basically stating that Chapek is fighting against Pixar, Marvel, and Lucasfilm, where they're all flopping and floundering while the rest of Disney rockets up and up and away. All right. But when it comes time for Disney Plus ad revenue to come in, it's possible that, you know, we might see either the fact that Chapek may allow studios to continue creating content that won't draw massive viewership, which translates to massive ad revenue. All right. So basically making more money through ads and everything. But at the same time, exactly how many people are going to be for that? You know, these are the questions I've been asking myself. How many people are actually going to stick around for that? Or how many people are going to just go ahead and get the upgrade to premium? We got to pay more. Or are they just going to just quit it all altogether? You know, because we've already seen an exodus of people leaving after we've seen, you know, what Marvel and Lucasfilm has done. All right. Now, saying here, essentially all of this means Chapek is in full control, for better or for worse, whether good or bad. The junk about Iger is saying that Chapek is the worst decision and more. It's basically, they're basically saying that it's rubbish. You know, it's like basically stuff that the internet put out there. All right. Or possibly even fake news. The stuff about websites saying Chapek would be booed at D23. So what? He's had a 3-year contract extension, like I reported before. He's fired the chief architect of partisan employees flooding the company, Tim Rice. He silenced the CDO, and he's returned the Story Matters initiative, and his Q3 results are outstanding. All right. So basically, it's like stating that Bob Chapek being in control and stuff and putting more input into different projects is actually a pretty good thing. All right. But at the same time, this is taking a little longer than what David Zaslav is doing with Warner Brothers and DC. Okay. But let me know what you think about this whole thing. What do you think? Are you really paying attention to what Bob Chapek is doing? Are you looking for any updates that he's putting out there while tuning out from the content where Disney is putting out by Marvel Studios and Lucasfilm, as well as Pixar? Share your thoughts with me in the comments below. And also, if you haven't done so, please subscribe to the channel and also click the bell notification, so that way you'll be notified of future uploads. And if you enjoyed the things that I shared in this video, please smash that like button and also comment your thoughts below and let me know where I might have went wrong or anything in the comments as well. And share this video everywhere on social media. Until then, peace.